So I wanted to start with this. So this is the peach tree out front, which we were worried about because it wasn't getting any leaves, and we had some flower buds, but no leaves. So I'm like, all right, without the leaves, it's not going to be able to really eat. And I was right because the flower buds like died. However, some of this, even though these stems or branches or whatever, they're green, they're not getting any leaves. See, this is one of the ones that, so that's going to be a peach. Here we go. The only peach I'm seeing on this tree. So I got to get out here and put a net over that one branch. However, we're trying to decide because there's no leaves on the top half of this tree. Does that mean the tree's dead? Or that part of the tree's dead? So we're trying to decide on, does that mean that's going to be pruned back? And if that's the case, are we going to end up with a really short tree? Because that's basically the top. See, it branches off and almost, there's some new growth right here, but here up. So we'll see. Like I said, we have that one peach growing in over there, so hopefully. However, look, yellow leaves, which is a little concerning. I'm going to show you why. This is why I'm concerned. Now this is our low bush blueberry, and we have tons of blueberries on it. I'm not sure what you could see because the light is so bright out here. However, they're already starting to look a little shriveled. They're not turning blue. They're still rock hard, but the leaves are yellowing. So I just Googled, and that means that could mean the pH balance is too high, which scares me because it's in between two really beautiful pine trees, and we purposely put them here because we read that blueberries do good in the acidic, high pH and all that. So apparently we need to find our happy medium. I decided, looking at all the weeding that I'm going to have to do, I'm going to go through and I'm going to buy some weed cloth, and I'm going to buy some decorative rocks, and around my blueberry bushes and my fruit trees, I'm going to put down some weed cloth, and I'm going to put some decorative stone over it. I haven't decided where I'm getting it, how much I'm willing to spend on it, but there's no way I'm going to be able to continue to keep doing the weeding. And I really didn't want to do it because I want to allow it to, grow more, but I think by the fall, I'm just going to do it and get it over with. I'm not sure yet. Alright guys, I told you I'm going to show you what I did out back, and let's go take a look. Before I do, let's take a look. There was a huge spider over here, so I just want to make sure that I'm not going to... Alright, so let's get you over here climbing. Looks like I'm going to have to come back out here and tie you up, so you know that you're supposed to be climbing up that. Looks like I need to get rid of this thing. Yeah. I want to cut it out, but at the same time I don't, because we've been getting those wild berries, and I'm not sure if that's part of it, but they do tend to be close to. Alright guys, so these are beans. I put in some of I think it was the burgundy beans and the dragon tongue beans. Alright, and then these are my cucamelons. They're finally out here, so hopefully they're going to grow up this arbor as well. They had already gotten a little bit of damage from leaving them out a little too much prior when I was hardening them off, but they have not died, and it's been like a few days now, and they're still looking pretty healthy, the rest of them, so the rest of each plant, so hopefully that means we're going to do pretty good. So I do want to show you, look at how pretty. None of my strawberries came up, but I'm getting quite the assortment of yellow and orange flowers. These right here are about 2 feet tall, and if they get any taller, I'm going to have to cut them back. I just can't do really tall flowers. I think it looks messy. Alright guys, these are my pumpkins, and I just look at the grass. Look at all that grass around it. So, ooh, that's a funny looking. What is that? Is that a bee? Did you guys see that? What was that? It's flying, whatever it is. Oh, I'm going to be rewinding and freezing it. Yep, backing up, getting away from you. My luck, you're like a murdering beetle or something. Because that's how 2020 is going. Alright, so I am going to get in there and I'm going to weed around them. And I'm going to put a weed cloth at the bottom of my plants out front, because this grass is just excessive. Let's get away from the murdering beetle. And the same thing around my cucumbers. I'm going to do the same. See how tall that sunflower is getting? There's 2 of them. Probably just going to cut the other one and let the big one take over, but we'll see. This thing's following me. Alright, another big pumpkin, which that ugly bug seems to really like, so I'm getting out of here. Alright guys, my peanuts haven't been looking like they're doing much, but I am going to Google and see if they're supposed to get much bigger. That one looks like it died, so I'm hoping that's not the case. Okay guys, so something has been eating the leaves to our lemon tree. We don't know what's going on. I'm going to bring the net out here because, I mean, the thing is looking like a twig now. But, I mean, the lemons are getting really big. Not yellow yet, but we still got some smaller ones compared to the big one. I'm going to have to net this bad boy because something is eating all the leaves. I don't know. Maybe they taste lemony. My sad plum that I have not taken out yet. It's dead. Okay guys, so these are one of the tomatoes that was in the pot. I could not successfully get them all out here. I broke one of them, as I was telling you last night's video, but here is one. I basically pruned as much back as I possibly could, all the way up to the very top. We're supposed to be getting some rain here tonight. If not, I'll be out here thoroughly watering everything, including possibly fertilizing my tomatoes tomorrow, because the ones that were in pots, because they look like they need some food. Alright guys, I didn't pull this one up as I was telling you. I noticed they were brandy yellows, so this one I did not want to disturb, just in case taking it out would kill it. I realized after I took the other one out, so let's go over here. Now the other one I took out, I replaced with this one, which just happens to be another Brad's. Brad has been doing really good over here, so as of right now, I've only pruned up to about 12 inches off the ground. The other one was like spiral, the way it was growing. It was like growing around the bottom of one of those cages inside a pot. This one curved a little bit, so I got it as deep as I could into the ground. My beds are only 10 inches tall, so I went down 10 inches and put it down as far as I possibly could. And oh, look at that. I don't remember seeing any, oops, I can't even look, any tomatoes on it yesterday, and there is an itsy bitsy baby. So hopefully that did it good. I almost want to pick that off so we could focus on the rest. I'll give it a couple days. If I don't like the way it's looking, I'll do it Alright guys, this is looking relatively the same. I really want to eat this, but it's still really hard. I'm going to Google and see how to tell when it's ready. Some more little baby tomatoes that wasn't there yesterday. Adorable. Right there too. Alright, let me show you the one that I repotted and the broken one that I took out. Oh, actually I can show you the other ones too. Hey cat, you want to get out of my yard? Thank you. That cat's a bully. It beats up on my cat. And my cat's so small that she just, that one, and there's one that's all black, just constantly coming in the yard and jumping my cat. Alright, so this is the tomato plant that broke on me. I almost thought about planting it anyway, but I mean, I was gonna keep it for that side, and then that side snapped on me. So none of this looks healthy enough to keep. So I actually wanted to bring it back here to where we bring our compost. Sorry guys, I'm gonna take you for a walk because I can't reach the stop button while my hands are full. So you get to see the messy corner of the backyard that we kind of just throw it all. Some banana peels. Just let it, this is where I threw my broccoli clippings and everything like that. Alright, let me show you those other tomatoes. Alright guys, so this is that tomato that I took out. So this is a brandy yellow, and it has a lot of extra growth coming in on it, so I didn't want to take that growth off. Normally I would prune it all the way back to probably about as tall as it is. However, I'm going to let every bit of that grow out and see what it gives me. And hopefully it gives me something. A couple peanut plants here, they're looking pretty dry, so I'm going to try to water them. I probably lost those, but that is what it is. They're in a container and I didn't really expect much from them. It's more of a experiment. Alright, so that's the tomato. The tomato that hopefully will give me some brandy yellows that I could pay attention to and maybe keep tied up and sturdy, because it seems like both of my brandy yellows broke at the top, so they must get very, very top heavy. This guy right here, look, the stem on this is bending too. So they seem to bend. There's my tomato. There's some baby tomatoes. Well, one. So, the next to it has some too. These ones are also getting some yellow leaves. Not this big one. This big one seems to be doing really good. No yellowing. So, and they get watered about the same. So this one I think I'm just going to have to throw some fertilizer in that bad boy. And that's okay. Alright guys. So that's what I got for you. See our lovely platform finally finished with the steps up. A lot of stuff out here because I am doing some projects, so don't mind the mess. Pool, 80 degrees today, was floating. Love it. Alright guys, so I'm going to see you on the flip side, and be blessed.